I assumed that you saying "Are we ready?" was okay. I'm gonna unmute everyone now.
Yeah, and I have done what David has said and unmuted us.
Yes. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Oh, hello.
We
Get
know
that
that
Hey,
sound
good old
is.
frickin' kickstart ASMR sounds.
Actually,
Not
that was
sponsored, but
actually that's the major melon that I've had for a month now.
Kickstart if you
Jeebus
want to sponsor.
fucking Christ, even.
You just say Aben.
Avon.
Who did that?
Stop drinking that. It's a month old, dude.
It just it's funny. The longer it ages, the easier it is to drink.
I don't
Like
think
a
that's how
fine
that
wine.
works.
Like a fine wine. Mountain Dew Major Melon.
It was a good year. Okay.
I
Next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna tell me that that Major Melon is from 2020. You were lying this whole time.
You've had this from since last year.
I
No.
mean, we're 3 months in now. Last year was like
Frick.
forever ago at this point.
Yep,
God.
might as well
Mm-hmm.
be.
Hmm.
It was 50 years ago.
It's been 84 years.
It's been 600 years!
I
I'm
remember
dying.
it happening during the Monkey Gorilla War of 1842.
They took my bananas
What happened in
And I
and
took them
1842
stomped
alive.
them
for this to
and
arise?
stomped them into the ground. It was truly horrific.
Devastating.
It truly was a Planet of the Apes 1970 something something.
1903. I was a monkey. I had banana. We were happy.
Return to monkey.
This is it. The kingdom of Banalia, return to monkey.
God, I wish. Don't get Cass's hopes up like that.
I can't wait for that super boss. Just a big old gorilla.
Gorillas.
Gorilla.
Yes. Gorilla.
No, well, what a good movie. I always forgot about that part at the end, with what happens to the guy. And then I
Mm.
watched it again, and then I said, "Oh,
Yeah, right?
that
I
was
remember that one zoomed right past me when I was a kid.
mhm.
We're talking about Planet of the Apes?
No, we're talking about Tarzan.
Oh, Tarzan. Oh, yeah.
Tarzan,
Yeah.
the Disney version of that movie.
Tarzan.
I thought that little scene there was supposed to represent him slamming the floor.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Hitting the
Absolutely.
floor.
And then one day I just looked at the shadows in the background. I was like, oh,
I was like, oh no.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Thanks, Disney.
that bro dead.
Yeah, I feel like that's the most violent one out of all of them.
I don't know.
And,
Scar's death is pretty. Oh
I
shoot!
mean-
I'm spoiling the Lion King. Oh no!
How can you tell us
Oh,
not Scar like that?
I can't believe Scar fucking dies.
Yep, that should be the movie's name, in fact. Star fucking died.
Scar fucking dies. Just imagining the beginning of this like a big old crescendo to the title card screen. Scar fucking dies.
Yep. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the take.
it's like Hamilton.
God, now you guys gonna want me to make that. Just get that ending. It's like, man, that intro, the Lion King is so good and just has that bit.
Yep.
How's the audio balancing?
Yes,
Let me check.
please tell us. Thank God.
Totally fine. Heck yeah.
We had audio issues last time, so I'm making sure.
Do you hear things?
Do you hear stuff and things?
Do you hear
Just-
anything at all, ever?
Do you hear?
I fucking don't.
Do you hear me? Just barely hear me. Oh, Nova talk. Sorry.
Yes.
Doesn't overpower? That's good.
Nova's still kind of low compared to us. I can't raise you any higher, Nova, so you're gonna have to check your microphone settings or put the mic closer to your face if you can.
Okay. Let's see. Let's look at this shit.
Thank you,
Get into
David.
that. Yeah, of course. Get into those audio device properties. Pump that microphone.
Are you still using a mobile device for this, by the way?
No, I'm using a PC.
Ooh.
Oh?
I said,
Wow.
my partners aren't here, so the PC is free.
Nice.
Nice.
Yoink.
Useful. Good.
Interesting.
So, yeah, if you're in Discord, check user settings and check that first. If not, then do...
Your audio device properties.
Yeah, go
Probably
to
needs a pump
sound settings and then go to input and hit device properties there.
I'll go back and take another listen.
While this is all getting configured, I'm gonna go ahead and refill my water. I'll be right back.
All right. Usually, at this point, we make a very haphazard transition into introductions, but because of reasons, we're operating under a new PC on my end, so we did a test stream yesterday. There were some bugs. We fixed those. We're just double checking to make sure everything's good. Nova, could you say stuff? I think David's trying to check you again.
Yeah.
Oh! One more time? Just say like a sentence.
Hi. What's up?
Okay,
I'm Jared.
I actually had to drop you a little bit.
Too loud.
A little bit. Clean. Oh. Say stuff
Shit.
again.
Stuff and things.
Hell
and
yeah.
peas and also carrots.
Beautiful.
They're good vegetables.
They're definitely balanced with us now.
Hell yeah.
Good job, you did it.
And when Aiden gets back, we'll do our usual, hi, I'm this person spiel, just in case.
Okay.
Ooh, can I enable a Discord overlay on Chrome?
You most certainly could. Just gotta check and see. Just check and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out. Come on, fuck around.
Overlay. Enable in-game overlay. That might be... No, that's not gonna... It's not gonna work in this case. Well, that kinda sucks.
Hate to see it.
Oh well. I'll look into that next week. So anyway, for those of you who are new here, we do this bi-weekly. And... Behemoth... Ooh! Behemoth!
Behemoth?
Dang! Coming in clutch!
Oh?
What they do?
Oh, wait. Hang on. That's a... Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Rise.
Overlay good.
A second.
Oh, the other way. Like this.
Ooh.
There we go.
Is this so that...
I'll
is this the
look
thing
into
so
that.
So that...
Because, yeah, this would let us put an overlay on...
to see who's talking?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good.
Give me 1
That's
second.
always good, yeah.
Well, that's not quite what I want.
This ambience is quite nice. You can hear people bustling around.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want it in a text channel. I want it in a voice channel. Oh-ho! This is the one I want.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Oh. Oh. Ho ho ho. Hang on, now I actually gotta see this and make it smaller.
I thought this was gonna be the dawn of
Ho 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 ho.
Whoa. Oh.
Big monkey vibes today.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Hang on.
Fuck Banalia. We're playing 3 monkeys in the jungle now.
Yep. We are all just 3. Ooh. We're all just 3 monkeys.
3 monkey and
3. Oh, hang on. We're almost there. How's that looking? That looks pretty good to me.
yeah.
We'll work with it for now. That was definitely last minute change, but there we go. Hey! So we can do some introductions, I suppose. Now that we've wasted everyone's time for 15, 16, going on 17 minutes.
Dang.
I'm
what
kidding.
a time.
I'm Zon. I'm the DM. We do this fortnightly. Yep, that's it. That fortnight. And I am accompanied by 3 lovely players, 2 of which it's their first time to play D&D, technically.
Sure is.
This is their first campaign, rather.
Yes, their first campaign, first time ever. Haven't touched the stuff until this. Oh, by the way, the person that's talking, that's me, the DMS Mario. I'm playing the role of Dhario. Hopefully you enjoy this big turtle man.
Yes. I, for one, enjoy Turtle Man.
Said me too. So would you say this is your gateway date? Fuck.
Your
Damn.
our what?
Gateway date?
I heard something completely different.
I said I can't speak. I don't know how. My first language? None of them. Gateway dick. Yep, your gateway game.
Gateway drug into something new? Sure.
Might as well be.
So anyway, what's up? I'm Nova. This is not my first game, nor my gateway game. That time passed long ago, and I'm now addicted. Addicted. And I play Cass. If you see, as we went over last time, Twink Shrek on the screen there, that's me. I'm Cass.
You're absolutely
Hate that.
you absolutely accepted the Twink Shrek.
Right. Someone said that, and I haven't stopped thinking about that since. I said, yep, I suppose so. I suppose so. Right. Some labeling is good.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who
Nice,
it was who
nice.
said that. Was that?
There's someone on Twitter.
That's
on
good.
Twitter.
I got a DM.
I'm yeah. That all being said, I guess I'm the last one to say something. I'm Aiden Nietzsche, and I am the person behind Aedro Yobi, who's just trying to figure shit out.
Not the fucking mood though.
Yup.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that
They
sounds
also have
about right.
really cool hair.
That's true.
That's all.
Oh, that's how you try. Figure it out.
Nice.
Yeah. And then it's me. Just kidding. I
I
look
can't
a
believe
lot
Zahn
worse
was
than
he
that.
in this entire
God
time.
themselves.
Yep.
Man, y'all, if you got some hemes,
Can we
them
get a
in the
heme in chat?
I shall. Let
Heme
me
is very
just
handsome, very good,
Mhm.
and I love him.
a handsome
A
heme.
handsome heme indeed.
Hemesome, if you will.
Hemesome.
So, last we left off, the three of you got extremely muddy. Y'all were doing some dirty work in the canats, cleaning them out, and you also stumbled across a clutch of dragonborn eggs being guarded by a pair of ratkin,
Yeah.
who are friends of somebody in Banalia proper. Thank you. I need to not say anything about that. I'll read those later. Where was I? Oh, yes. So you ended up collaborating with these fine young enterprising individuals and helped get the Dragonborn eggs out of the city to somewhere they could grow up and become, living not egg Dragonborn. And
I mean, they could be eggs
they
You
could
know,
be eggs.
they could
in the
be.
colloquial sense of the term.
Consider egg.
Some of them might still be eggs after hatching. That's okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They
Uh,
can take their time, explore.
yes,
figure shit out.
exactly. Figure it out.
Sometimes you just need to
Good
hatch
for them.
twice.
Sometimes you just need to hatch twice.
Sometimes you hatch twice.
This
Can
is
I
a
quote
good
myself on
character idea for a Dragonborn. Holy shit.
I hope you don't mind. I'm
Me
quoting myself
writing
on
shit
that.
down.
To be
Absolutely.
reborn.
Uh,
Yes.
so anyway, you helped them get the eggs out of the city, and you have returned to the Adventurers Guild, tracking in fuck tons of mud into the thing. Ithune got a bit mad at you. It's okay, but also
When isn't she mad at us? I'm just
she's
saying.
kind of just mad at you all the time.
She's just kind of mad.
Really, she's just mad.
Oh.
She's just angry.
And cannot forget the most important thing. As it turns out, she is in on a little secret symbol that you were given by the
The rat homies.
the
are helping
ratkin,
them out.
Lytel in particular.
Right.
And so, she is going to help you guys out to the best of her ability in getting more jobs and more money potentially. Because in Banalia, life is pain, and you need money to live, and the only way to make money in this world is to do some menial labor.
Heck
We
yeah.
play D&D to fantasize and escape reality. We said, what if it was reality, but we could do something about it?
Yeah.
Art imitates life.
So that being said, what are y'all doing after relaxing, or what are y'all doing after a hard day's work? Y'all covered in mud. I just want to kind of get a feel for like how you handle the rest of the day from there.
Because we pretty much just got out, right? And we're covered in mud.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aedro clearly goes and tries to find a place to take a thick bath.
Thick bath.
Why a thick bath? There's.
So I'm presuming are we still in the hall?
We could say
you
you're
say?
all still together for right now. If y'all decide y'all want to split up, though, that's fine.
Right. I don't know about you all, but contrary to popular opinion of myself, I do not like being covered in mud at all times, even though I do not mind it. I was probably gonna head to the bathhouse if y'all wanted to join me. That's not a proposition. It's a public bathhouse.
I could not agree more. Where is let's head over. I'm heading over
Dhario
there
could use a
myself.
clean, yes.
Yeah, sure. Navigating in the city was never my strong suit, but it's around here somewhere. Do I know where the bathhouse is?
Probably. Since you live in the drop-in, you probably frequent the public bathhouses more since you don't really have the space to have your
Or
own private
money.
bath. um, you would know that the public bathhouse known as the Slip and Dip is
Oh.
a.
What a name.
It's not. Well, okay,
Damn,
here's
can
the
I get some
joke
eyes
behind
in
why they
chat?
get called. Why it got
Mhm.
called this. Long
The-
ago, way before you all lived here, a
Roll history.
very prominent individual. This is like on a plaque because people kept asking, "Is this a sex thing?" No. So they have this on this plaque that basically says, "One day, long ago, a proper gentleman known as Stuffington, last name Stuffington. He came to this place long ago when Banalia was still a relatively open place. And he came to these bathhouses, and he managed to slip here, but he didn't die from, like, hitting his head on the floor. He fell into the water, and he was like, this gives me an idea. And he decided to incorporate a slick area on this in this bathhouse that is at an angle, and it is made of very smooth marble, and it'll just, as soon as you step foot on it, you're gonna go down it. And he called it the Slip and Dip.
A lot of their profits go into lawsuits. And
Well, no,
paying
no, no,
them
no, no.
off.
You have to sign a waiver to take a slip on the Slip and Dip. But the
Is
rest
that
of the house
also
is good.
on is that also on the plaque that you have to sign a waiver to
Yes,
enter the?
you must sign a liability waiver if you wish to take a slip on the Slip and Dip.
If you wish to dip the slip, right? So
that sounds reasonable.
I imagine we get there by my direction, and we get there, and the first thing we see is this plaque, and we're all just standing there staring at this plaque as we all collectively read it. Does anyone read it out loud?
I'll try to give me a moment to try to think of what it would say.
Aedro just kind of sees it and is just like, oh. So this is what these places are like.
Yeah. This is the slip and the dip. That's the bathhouse. I come here pretty regularly. I work a lot, so you know.
See. Aedro typically goes to a different bathhouse in a different part of the town. So this is
Right,
new to her.
not among the plebeians.
Oh no, what are you talking about? She is definitely among plebeians.
She's definitely a plebeian.
She's I mean, she does hang out in the other populated areas a lot, so she knows
Right.
of other places.
Is there like question? Is there like a place to pay? Like, you know, the booths in a movie theater, except it's for a bathhouse?
Yeah, so, next to the plaque, about, the plaque is in the middle of the divider that would, like, kind of indicate, if you want to have a bath in, a larger open setting or a smaller, more individualized setting. And off to the left, there is a fine-looking window, kind of like at a movie theater, actually. If it were the old movie theater where there is
Right.
no real glass or anything, but you have the, you know,
There's a booth.
cutout where a window would be if you had glass for it. And
It's more like a bar, I suppose.
yeah, it's like a bar, but with walls on the sides of it as opposed to being open.
I imagine like this is also the place, instead of snacks at a movie theater, you purchase bath bombs.
They do offer bath bombs. They are quite interesting. They're like
They
spheres.
offer bath bombs and clean towels.
Yes, they offer bath bombs, soap,
They offer bath salts.
They offer to clean your towel. You can swap a towel if you really want to for it's like propane
BYOT.
tanks almost.
BYOT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
BYOT. Yep. Bring your own towel.
Well,
Otherwise,
fun. We don't have any blankets on us.
you can buy towels here, but they are heavily upmarked because you forgot your towel, silly. Well, guess
Hey,
we're gonna nickel and dime you for it.
Did y'all bring y'all's towels?
Well, see, that's the thing.
We immediately walked over here.
Yeah.
We
Right.
didn't have time for
We couldn't
towel.
even go home.
Well, I prefer to air dry anyway.
I don't think that's the problem.
And if you notice, Cass is wearing their signature vest. But it looks like they have their vest kind of pulled in, and it looks like their arms are crossed over their chest. As they wait, do we need to pay to get in, or is it
there
available?
is-
Is it a public service?
y'all are talking while y'all are talking about towels. One of the attendants, she calls out, now, "Hi, everybody. I can get you over here. Well, we can talk about what you may or may not need. I heard you are missing towels, and you still need to pay your admission fee, of course, and all
Is it an
that.
admission fee for a public bathhouse?
It's very cheap. It's just to help us maintain it. You gotta pay the people to clean the bathhouse. You know all that.
Like library fees on a library card.
Yeah,
Ah,
except you're
yes.
not paying late fees or anything. You're just
Pay.
Imagine
paying.
Imagine being late to your bath.
Ah,
What
shit.
Excuse me.
I'm late to my bath.
What happened to membership in this bathhouse?
We do have a membership. Do you have your membership card?
I do. It's been a while since I come here.
Oh shoot!
He pulls out like a nice golden, like almost looks like a card. And it says public bathhouse card, premium member.
Dandy.
Okay.
It's on that Amex Gold.
Do me a favor. Make a deception check for me.
A deception check? Okay.
Because this is not the card.
Oh, well.
Alright.
Oh,
She
wait.
looks at it like, yeah, no, this is legit. This is legit. Yeah. Yeah,
This
you're good to
bathhouse
go.
Used to have, yes, I had a feeling. This
Yeah.
bathhouse used to have subscription service back before I left.
Yeah,
Banalia.
we stopped offering this like a year ago, but not offering the sale of this, but we still honor them. They're grandfathered in. So, yeah.
Right.
You're good to go, Mr. Dhario?
Dhario.
Ah, Dhario. That makes so much more sense.
My membership should include couple guests. Would that still be allowed?
She kind of looks at it like, oh yeah, it does say that, huh? Okay. You can all go in. Just, you're still gonna have to provide your own towels and stuff, but your admission fee is covered.
Very well.
Well, yeah, I suppose that takes care of that. Thanks a
It's
bunch,
handy.
Dario.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
also-
Dario.
Before
I
I
also
forget,
left my I also left my wallet at home, so it just
you just got paid!
right.
We sure did.
We just got paid though, didn't we?
It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
I dropped it off. My apartment is right next door. I just dropped it off real quick, and then I forgot that we were going to the bathhouse. We hadn't decided that, so
Oh yeah. Before I forget, Mr. Dhario. So if you're doing a bring friends package, you do have to use the public one. We had one too many incidents with the private rooms with that.
Oh wow.
I can assure you nothing like that would happen.
This is fine. We are good people.
Right. I imagine, it's kind of a thing where you go into a theater, and like a public theater where they put on plays, but then you pay to get in, and then you just stay in there instead of leaving when the play is done. Uh, I can imagine something like that happening in a similar capacity. People taking
Exactly.
advantage of the private rooms and
Exactly. They take advantage of the private rooms and they just overstay the amount of time that they're supposed to have. And yeah,
right,
that
right.
mhm.
I can imagine that's what happens.
Uh I'll have my friend Nelson escort you in, and he'll escort you to the changing room so you can change. There's some places to stow your clothes and gear, whatever you need to put away. We'll make sure it's kept nice and safe, as per our contract with the Adventurers Guild. And y'all enjoy your dip.
See, about that, uh,
Hmm.
I was hoping to get my clothes cleaned at some point as well. I
Oh,
don't want
we'll
to
take
just
care
go
of
in.
that for you. Oh, and you are so lovely. What's your name? What's your name,
Uh,
dear?
Aedro.
Aedro, you look fantastic. How did you?
Oh,
How I like?
thank you.
Usually, I don't
We're
say that to
covered
people
in
who are
mud.
half covered in mud, but you are quite fetching.
Oh, well,
What's
thank
your
you.
secret?
My secret?
Mud
Uh,
baths. They're
yeah,
very
you
good for
know,
the skin, And then an actual bath right after, which we will be getting to shortly. And Cass gives a pointed look at Aedro. The one where you're in the club and it seems like someone's being bothered and you're giving them an out.
yeah, exactly. You know, it's a great time in the mud.
Yeah. Well, I won't hold on to you too long.
Don't hold me.
Nelson, and you see this huge hulking figure come in through the doorway. It is not like a door, but the
An
imaginary door,
opening.
an
An
opening,
arch.
an
An archway.
archway. And you see him duck his head underneath to come through, and you see the visage of a large Goliath man, and he says,
Cool.
"Ah, hello. It is good
Oh.
to see you. Welcome to the Slip and Dip. Right this way."
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nelson.
Yeah.
It is my pleasure. And
I had a Nelson. Are you aware if there's any rules of etiquette or anything of such in the bathhouse?
uh,
I come here only like once a week due to the fees, so I kind of forget them pretty often.
excuse me. Well, just refrain from doing anything uncouth, I suppose. Uh,
Right, I give you.
we do have dividers in the bathhouse, if you wish to, that are not gendered per se, but rather that we want you to be able to have some privacy if you are not interested in being in the large mixed area as well. So if I may suggest, please don't go into places you don't feel like you're supposed to be.
Right.
Sounds good.
And upon hearing this, Cass actually looks a little bit nervous. In that regard, it's just
Nelson kind of senses you feeling a bit uneasy, and he says, "Don't worry. The big open area, anyone can be anywhere. We just have those small divided sections just for people
Oh.
who need
Whew.
feel like they need some privacy."
Right, that makes a lot more sense. And as we're walking, different cities, different rules, and all that, different views and things. Let's just say I have a few warrants out for my arrest.
Oh, okay then.
Misunderstandings, I do assure. It's just more of a, about the whole gender-rin thing.
Oh, yes. No, trust me, it's a mess. That's why we try to make an accommodation for everybody. Or at least something where everyone can feel welcome
That's
to the
great.
best of our ability.
You know, I wish I had asked that a lot sooner. Every week, whenever I go here, I've been going in the private corner because I was so nervous.
And that's why we have the individual rooms as well, for those who fear being around other people. So we have lots of options to the best of our ability we provide. And we hope that you enjoy your service. Yeah.
Thank you.
Here is the changing rooms. Feel free to... You see a bunch of, like... if you've ever been on a beach, you know the stereotypical, like... changing closets that are outside?
Stall.
They're like shower stalls, so they don't actually go all the way to the floor, so, like... But there's, like... Instead, these do go all the way to the floor. It's kind of like those.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the ones in Europe, not the ones in the US, which have a gap specifically for toddlers to crawl under.
Yep.
Yes.
Explicitly for
Oh my goodness.
young ones to just be weirdos.
Yep.
Exactly.
Is it like a curtain or is it like a stall?
These are full-on stalls, so you have, like, actual wooden doors that you shut. The rooms themselves are probably not much bigger than an actual closet, so, like, maybe 5 foot by 10 foot tops.
Well, nothing like
A walk-in closet, clarification. I do not have a deep closet like that.
right. Well, nothing like such an experience to get acquainted with one another, I suppose. I still have only just met you, so if you'll excuse me, I'll be going into the stall.
There are several stalls, and every single one has a chest in them, that you can lock.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so Cassian's gonna... I have a chat.
I'm sorry. I am having fun with the chat.
Yup.
So yeah, you all...
Hey,
Oh, go
yeah,
ahead.
Aedro hopped into one of the stalls. Then they realized, crud, I don't have a towel yet.
And Cassian also said, "Oh, I don't have a towel."
Shoot. I guess
so-
I have to walk out
Hmm.
over there.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Is there someone in a stall next to me?
Presumably David and/or not David, Dhario and/or Aedro. At
Well, I
least.
mean, like, there's other people in here, presumably, right?
Maybe you could. What you trying to do?
Okay. So you know how, like, sometimes if you have clothes and you're in, like, a shower stall, you'll toss, like, the clothes or the towel over the side of the stall so it doesn't get wet, but it's still in reach?
Hmm.
Right, I'm gonna see if someone did that,
Uh.
and I'm gonna steal their towel.
Okay. Okay, you do see a towel. Make a sleight of hand check.
Let's see. I'm at normal. Oh!
Ooh.
You start to. Hang on. How are you taking this towel?
Right, I was just gonna take it casually.
Just gonna yoink.
Just yoink it.
As soon
Not too
as
fast.
you pull on it and you start to see it come like toward you, you feel it get tense, get pulled taut all of a sudden, and a person on the other side says, "Oi, what you doing? That's mine!"
Sorry, I thought that was my towel, you know. I hang mine up too.
You bloody idiot! And
No,
she
yeah,
yanks
that was,
the towel like hard and out of your hand.
that was my mistake.
Okay, well,
I ought to tell them to kick you out with your behavior.
Right. No, sorry. Honest mistake. It won't happen again or anything like that. And I won't be bothering you. I'm so sorry, man. I
Aedro
imagine this
overhears this.
conversation is happening like in the stalls, like each person in their own stalls just yelling at each other.
Aedro overhears this and is like, "Crud, I guess none of us have towels.
Damn.
Maybe for
No.
once I can be the one to save the day." So Aedro walks out and decides it's time to perhaps put their mage hand to good use.
Oh,
And the quest for towels begins.
Mhm.
So Aedro hops out of her stall, still clothed.
okay.
Yes, she's not. I told you she has standards.
Yes.
Wait,
Most of the
still.
time.
So they finished cleaning your clothes then?
Nope. We haven't even gotten
Yeah, y'all
into the
haven't
bath, so
gotten to the part where they
nothing
would
has
clean them
happened
for
yet.
you.
Oh, okay.
Aedro realized, so Aedro just realized, crud, none of us have towels, and we just walked in here. I'm gonna go ahead and hop out. Gonna try to possibly sneak some towels in.
Okay. So where are you wanting to source these towels from?
From wherever they typically keep the towels, I guess. She doesn't want to go. She's going to try and figure out where the where they where the like I guess not necessarily the laundry area. Yeah, the laundry area
Yeah.
basically. Like not the store where they keep them, because that's too obvious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you see a place. They label their rooms. And you see, a pictogram of what appears to be, a bunch of folded towels, essentially. The
Nice.
door appears to be, pretty solid. It's, nice wooden door with a pull with the handle that you have to use for, like, you know how ADA stuff, you have to have the pull down handle, so that way if there's a fire, people who can't operate a normal or a doorknob can get out. That kind of thing. Very progressive doors in Banalia. Um what do you do?
What do I do? So this is is this a pretty locked up door then? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, on closer inspection, you do see that the door, when you give it the jiggle test, it is locked.
Have a button to open the door for ADA compliance is what I heard. That's my understanding.
Yes, is this a thing?
So the handle itself is set up that way. It still has the ability to be locked, because the other side presumably has the same kind of handle, and it would open from the inside.
Okay.
So it's just because of the way the doorknob works. You can lock those kind of doors. Just gotta have the right permission setup, or the right setup for it.
Okay. What do I do in this situation?
Do you have you have
Oh,
thieves tools?
I do actually indeed have some thieves' tools on me.
Okay. You wanna try and pick the door?
You know what? Yeah, for the sake of towels and not paying for them.
Okay, give me a dexterity check with your thieves tool, so with proficiency.
We said fuck paying for things
So-
that are already taxed.
So which one is it? Do I just click the dexterity?
Yes, and if it, and then we'll add plus your proficiency bonus to that.
Does it not add it automatically?
Let's.
I think you can use sleight of hand for lockpicking.
Oh, right. Yeah, do sleight of hand. I forgot about that.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, that'll work.
I still have it on advance. Sorry.
It's chill. If that ever happens, we'll always use the left number. It looks like it tries to put the 1 on the left, but it doesn't do that. It just happens to be the case.
Well,
Ooh.
that was a good.
I had a blip. Are we all okay?
I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
we're good.
vibing.
Okay, good. I had a small blip. We dropped some frames. So you're gonna try and pick the lock. That is more than proficient. This takes like mere seconds, and you just zip the lock open with your thieves' tools. It's not even like.
Here's what you should do. You should redistribute the towels to those less fortunate.
Oh, Aedro's about to do that,
Hell yeah.
which would still be unfortunate for the big bathhouse, but I'm pretty sure big bathhouse can get more towels somewhere else.
This is a protest of tolls for paying for something that you already paid for with your taxes.
This is
Oh.
where the Robin Hood side of Aedro kicks in.
All right. So, how many towels you stealing?
Aedro's gonna go with. Actually, let's do a nice
How
6
many
towels.
can you carry?
6 towels. Okay.
Can I carry all of that?
You can carry 6 towels. Here's the question, though. How are you gonna get these guys out of here?
Do you have like if you have a adventurer's kit or something like that, then you have a backpack?
Let me see what
You're
I
just
have.
stuffing
on
towels into this mud-soaked backpack.
See, that's the thing. Aedro knows better than to do that. So, what they're gonna do is actually, I was thinking, I'm just gonna mage hand it. Just put them all on this hand.
Right, and if it's less than 10 pounds, how much does a towel weigh?
You could mage hand all these towels. It's not that heavy. I just
Right,
wanted
but
to
that
know.
means you could potentially do more towels.
I mean, Aedro could, but basically, her idea, at least for now, is to get the 6 so that we can have 2 towels each.
Yeah.
One for the initial dry, and then another
Y'all
one
need
that's
2
clean.
towels?
I don't know. Sometimes you need 2 towels.
Somebody probably needs a towel for both butt cheeks. I don't know. One per cheek.
Oh no!
As you can. Good lord. Very good.
Jeebus. Okay. Okay. So you're taking a bunch of towels via the mage hand. You're trying to sneak on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's do
And-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Aedro's gonna keep the mage hand at a distance, so I can't be connected to them at all.
Give me a
No one will-
stealth
no, it's-
check at
no one will
advantage.
know it's me. Stealth.
You're a
at
rogue, so you
advantage.
shouldn't fail this, right?
Stealth.
Ooh, we got close.
Surely.
Okay, so, I assume, are going out before the towels or after the towels? Which way?
I'm going out before the towels.
Okay, so you're walking back to your stall, and you get to the other side. You see the door on the other side of the hallway, and you start pulling the towels towards you with your invisible mage hand.
Mm-hmm.
And Nelson starts walking down the hall as you do this. And he stops for a minute, and he's just like, he tilts his head like a what the fuck? And he's like, holy shit! Oh my god! Floating towels! And he just starts freaking out and runs to a different part of the bathhouse.
Uh-huh.
It's the ghost of the guy.
You manage to get the towels over to you quickly enough and distribute them. And by the time, and as you're doing that, he comes back, toward the hall, and he's got, I don't think I gave her a name. He has, Wind, Winda, Linda, Linda,
Winda.
Winda. Yep.
Winda.
Uh,
Winda vision.
he
Linda Nelson.
he has the attendant with him, and he's trying to explain. I saw floating towels, Winda, and she's just like, you said this last week and the week before that. Oh my god, Nelson.
Aedro's hearing this conversation and
You
just
gotta
eyes
stop.
emoji.
You just gotta stop coming to work. Hi, my dude.
Hey, Sky, what was the name of the guy who founded the bathhouse?
Stuffington. That was his last name.
Yeah.
Stuffington.
This is Stuffington's ghost wandering the halls, collecting towels.
Nelson has been trying so hard to prove that the ghost of Stuffington still resides along these halls.
That's true.
But good for you. You all have some nice towels, and yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so Aedro comes back with towels, and Cass is just hiding in the stall, like someone who's like someone who's too polite to say anything, but also doesn't want to draw attention to the fact that they don't have a towel and are stuck. So you can just the stall's closed, but you can just see their muddy feet under the stalls as they're just standing there.
Yeah, so Aedro just heads over to each of your stalls and just kind of goes psst, and just slips a couple of towels
Oh,
through that space.
Aedro? Is that you?
Mhm.
Because that would be a lot weirder if it was someone else.
Yeah, just take the towel. I
Oh.
realized we didn't get any, so here
Right.
you go.
No, that was my bad. I forgot it was BYOT. Thank you. And Cass takes the towel. After some time, they change clothes. We do need 2 towels because we're muddy. So we need one. Right. And Cass comes up and they have this towel across their chest, you know. And so I guess we should go. Did y'all want to use the stalls or the public bathhouse or?
You have to use the public bathhouse that has the dividers in it. They said that the
Right, the
individual
dividers.
stalls are, yeah.
That's what I meant. Did y'all want to use the dividers or go to the public part of it or?
Wherever is fine. We just like to have a nice, relaxing bath time.
I was considering the privates. The private.
Oh, sorry, towel drop. My bad.
Sorry.
The stalls, the private stalls. I got
Be
lost
careful
in
there.
thought for a second.
I can't take this.
Just keep a grip on that thing. The
Yeah.
towel. The towel.
Oh, right.
I don't know how I
know
should
what?
feel about this. Because this, I feel like what you just said, Cass, establishes Dhario has thick meat.
Cass didn't see anything. They're respectfully averting their eyes.
Hi, buddy!
Bunny, hi.
Hi, buddy.
Goodness.
Oh.
That being said, Aedro was saying, yeah, I was considering the the stalls, but you know what? I think it's fine. People come here every day. Let's just go and let's just go in the just go to the public area, like, because that's there.
Right.
You
Yeah,
don't have
that's
to intermingle with anyone, so it's fine.
nothing. Like getting to know each other, like taking a bath. Yup.
Mhm.
Uh,
So I
Oh
guess
yes,
they
the
go down.
perfect time exactly.
I guess they go down the hall, and I feel like this would be like the perfect place to see, like, because this is a public place,
mm-hmm,
like, but like the distribution of people, I guess
mm-hmm.
it's like going to a DMV and seeing all the people you don't normally see in your day life.
Yeah. So there are quite a few people here. You see some
There's the
kobolds.
bathtub.
Yes, this is the bathtub.
There's the bath, the whole bath.
So yeah,
Mm.
you've got pretty much the ooh. Mm-hmm. Yep, this is good drawing. Yep. We'll just pretend that those are good. And then you have in the middle the
Mm-hmm.
aforementioned slip and dip in the middle here. And you have stairs that go in on these parts here and this part there. This is like a 45-degree angle. It's made of marble and it's very slick. Water is actually sliding down it, kind of like a water slide.
Yeah, water sliding.
Mm-hmm. And
Oh, wow.
then there's like benches and there's like raised and lowered parts all over the place. I'll actually map this out at some point.
This is just raging waters.
I get the
Yeah.
feeling I'm
Real
gonna need to map this out at
Just
some point.
raging
So
waters in Banalia. Except everyone's naked.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're here to take a
Utopia.
bath, not to go on the tranquil river part.
Speak for yourself. I'd like to try out the tranquil river part.
You are 100% allowed to just go for a slip into the dip.
into the dip. Well, I've actually never seen this part before. I've normally made myself scarce. This is kind of nice.
This is interesting.
Suppose
I've never
it'll-
seen such a
Just, I'm just.
So we
putting more
just
stuff.
such a
so
bathhouse.
just for context, this is something we've never explored, or is this part of just the?
This is just part of life. But Aedro said they don't usually come here, and Cass is kind of Cass about it. And well,
Right.
Dhario, you haven't been here in a while, so they've probably done some renovations and stuff since you were last here.
They sure have. Much slipping. Didn't think the slip and dip man would get so popular.
Oh,
Really?
is it different from when you last frequented this establishment?
Very much.
Oh.
Didn't think they could afford marble. But
Is that
here
what
we
this
are.
is?
It's-
I thought marbles were like the small round rocks. You know.
Oh, that is marble, yes. But marble is also material.
Is that what the marbles are made of?
Made of ceramic.
Oh.
Oh, ceramic.
So the marble is not marble, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yes,
It's
marble
not,
would be
it's not
type of
actually
ceramic?
marble.
That's
I believe I'm getting that right. Marble is a type of ceramic.
You know, I should make a necklace out of marbles. Which is not to say marble. What if I made them out of marble?
Marble is a type.
This is
of
a good
Marble
idea.
marbles?
Yeah. But anywho, and Cass approaches the edge of the water and kind of dips their feet in, looking out. What is the distribution of people?
You see a fair amount of humans. I was actually trying to get that prepped.
Oh, right.
Ah.
So you
Aedro
see
kind of looks around.
quite a
Yeah,
few
I'll put that
people.
in there.
You see actually a large group of kobolds just in the middle on this like island almost. It's not like above the water, but like this this part under the water is like raised up really high, so like people would sit there, but they're just like standing in this area and they're all washing each other. They're really cool, just having a good time. The kobolds in the
that's
center.
nice. So these shapes here,
They're
are
like
these just
raised areas that are like benches and stuff underwater, not wooden but like stone. The stonework here is actually very beautiful. Whenever you drain this thing, there's
Or go
various,
underwater.
there's more. I'm just trying to like rough sketch like that there are benches and things here. These side parts here are actually walls. I will make them a little thicker. These walls
Okay.
also go around this area.
Don't break them.
They're made of wood, but they go all the way down to the bottom. And they are very closely put together. For clarification, everybody. Inside, you see a large group of kobolds. A couple of humans are kind of just doing their thing. You see some. You see a couple of female goblins off on the top left. You see some nice-looking dwarven folk off on the in another area. It's not like super separated by race, but you can see that people kind of conglomerate with likenesses, but they'll interact with each other. Not like
who they know.
yeah,
Like family
kind-
members or friends.
Kind of like a
Mhm.
high school setting, really.
yeah, like
Where are we going to sit?
The cool kids section, the
It's
jocks,
the kobold. The
the
jock,
kobolds.
singular.
Yeah, and then there's just blue Kratos over here.
the jock.
the most interesting, like the most out of place person here, you would say, is probably that Goliath man in the on the right. He's just barely got his waist under the water, and he's like sitting down.
The Goliath
Aedro.
man. You mean the one with like his shirt off? Are you talking about that one?
This, yeah,
Okay.
he is waist deep,
Kratos man.
sitting
Kratos man.
down.
Okay.
Cass kind of steps into the water, but the water kind of moves around them as if sensing their hesitation. But they take a deep breath, and it splashes back. And I suppose, because my question is, are people wearing their towels in the water?
You can gauge from some of the
What's the
the
social
elven women in the area that people usually will keep them over on if but there are some that aren't because they're trying to clean those areas.
Right. So what Cass is gonna do, Cass is gonna instead like have the one towel off to the side to dry off with, and the other one like over their shoulders, and draping down, like hairwood, I guess, the mermaid
Mhm.
style, as you know.
Hmm.
But one thing you could notice if you were looking disrespectfully is is that they look because they've been covering up more often lately, and they also look more shapely than they used to, like during pre-caverns, but they, as soon as they get in the water though, it's kind of in their own element, and they just kind of sink in, and the mud just kind of sloughs off them and kind of makes a murkiness just in a radius around them.
Nice, nice.
Nasty, essentially.
Kind of looks like now when people like pee in the toilet.
Oh
I mean,
my
pee in the
God.
pool, and it's like blue. Is that the reference?
Right, except it's mud.
Except it's
It's
mud.
just mud.
Okay.
Right. But now that they're in, actually, they look pretty completely relaxed, and they're just kind of floating. They're just vibing.
All right.
Aedro's kind of been hesitant to actually hop in.
Mm-hmm.
They're not sure are gonna step in with them, or are they gonna go over to their own side? She's not sure.
What's Dario up to?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, Dhario takes a dip into the pool, almost as he's sort of
slip?
familiar.
Or a dip?
Dario makes his way into the center of the bath. Almost as he's familiar with the place, because this is nothing new to him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He gets back to a wall, sits back and relaxes, and just lets the. This is kind of like warm water, right?
Oh yeah, this is nice warm water. There's
Why is it
actually
warm?
Okay.
there's like
And it just.
magic under stuff that happens underneath here to keep this place warm.
Okay, okay. So he just kind of sits back, relax, let the warm water sink into the skin. You know, nice and relaxed.
And as Cass is floating there, they kind of take a deep breath and they open for their eyes a bit. And there's their friend Dhario over there, and their friend Aedro. And they take note of Aedro, and they kind of sit up a bit and wade over here. Water's
Oh.
nice if that's what you're worried about.
Uh,
And the
Yeah.
murkiness actually seems to follow them as they wade over.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I should just hop in here. It seems like everyone else is having a good time.
You don't have to if you're not comfortable with the idea. I mean, the only reason why wasn't comfortable was previous experience, but it really is nice.
Oh.
But if you need to use the stalls, it's no problem,
No, it's okay. I got this. It's just see, the thing is, actually, Aedro was contemplating doing the slip.
Oh, does Aedro express this?
What?
Does Aedro say that she was planning on doing the slip?
Well, not yet, but now she'll just like, well, you see, the thing is, this thing is called the slip and dip, right? Well,
Right.
well, the
I'm
slip
doing
looks.
the dip.
You're doing the dip. I do see. I am considering doing the slip because I mean, might as well since we're here.
Right, and so with
The
the
only-
splash, you pretty much get all the mud off of you immediately. I honestly should have done that. I was very nervous. I would encourage you to do so. Show me what you got.
Oh, I can show you.
As in like cannonballs or belly flop, all of the good stuff. We couldn't really do anything like that back home. There's predators in the water and it's mostly just mud, but it is really nice.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. How am I gonna get this situated?
This is kind of how the slide looks, by the way. Over to the
Oh,
left.
there's a bit of a it goes up a bit.
It's supposed to level out. It's supposed to
see.
level out. I'm just
Hold
bad
on.
at drawing.
Okay.
It's also
So-
not that tall. I just wanted to
20
demonstrate.
feet tall. What
this-
a slip and dip.
It's more like 5 tops.
All right.
And the drop ends up like at the water level.
You know what? All right. I'll do it. Cause Aedro.
Adrian's gonna do
Aedro's
the
just like,
slip.
you know what? Might as well. Aedro's about to do the slip.
And Cass,
She puts her towel to the she puts her towels to the side, both of them.
Oh.
both of them, both.
Both. Put both of them there.
Both.
'Cause she's like, you know what? I'm drenched in mud anyway. No one will notice anything. It's fine. She climbs up, takes it,
Keep going.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, keep going.
takes a nice sit on. Takes a nice no. She takes a seat on the thing. She's just like, all right, here goes nothing.
You notice that some of the kobolds kind of look your way like, oh, somebody's doing that? Cool. Because usually, it's not often these days, but
Mhm.
people will be like, oh, somebody's going down the slide today, if they see him. Not like a
Okay.
weird, creepy look, just like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
somebody going.
Like, oh, huh.
And with that, would you like to make a performance check for me?
Yes, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Please don't frick this up,
This ought to
Aedro.
be good.
Please.
Aedro
Performance?
her neck and fucking dies.
No, it's not gonna be like that.
Do you want
That's if a
performance?
0 is rolled.
Do you want acrobatics?
I will
What
take-
do we-
I will take whatever you think is the best fit for what you're doing, which is going down a slide.
I think Adrian's gonna try to make a smooth a smooth entrance into the water. No, barely any splash. Hopefully,
Okay.
that's what they're going for. That diver shit. I'm gonna do it. You know what? Yeah, let's do performance. Why not?
Use the power of your charisma.
The power of my charisma.
Yeah. So with that performance, you sit up on top of the slide. You sit there in for a moment, just like, okay. You breathe in deep and you push yourself in or down the slide, and you go down and you just hit that water like an arrow. You go straight through. The splash is literally non-existent. Like, you almost would think that Cass was involved in, like, preventing your splash from happening. But they didn't. That's how good your entrance into the water is.
Hell yeah.
I thought you were about to say, like, it was so good, it flew out of the bathhouse.
You actually get a little bit of a skip. It's
You
interesting.
skip in the water.
Like a
Yeah.
stone, you skip for a second and then go under.
Right.
That's how
Uh,
body physics work, right?
I'm sure
Yes.
that's I'm sure that was a beautiful view for the kobolds.
Everyone clapped.
Everyone, yes. You hear
Everybody
uproarious
likes that.
applause.
Cass is perceiving and clapping respectfully. Aedro! I love that part.
Fantastic, beautiful.
Adrian just kind of
Damn, Aedro. That was
Adrian blushes a bit, but is quite pleased with that water penetration.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
And-
that was quite the performance. Having fun?
Yeah, you know, it's definitely a lot better once you're actually in the water.
Yeah, I would be inclined to agree. And hey, Dhario, you think you could do something like that?
Is this challenge? Yeah.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Very well then. Dhario should try. This will be amusing.
Okay.
And with that, Dario proceeds to walk up to the dip and slip start line. I don't know how to word it.
The entrance to the
the
slip.
the entrance to slip. Really determined look on his face, like this is some sort of epic trial he's about to accomplish.
Is he okay?
Oh shoot, it's happening.
Dario
I've
tends
done
to
it
get real.
now.
I
I've
mean,
done it
Dario
now.
does tend to get real determined if you give him the motivation.
Mhm.
So he is pumped. He is about to hit this dip.
All right. What you trying to do with this? You trying to go in clean like Aedro did? Or you trying to just make a huge splash and fuck everyone up?
Let's make this grand.
Oh,
That's the best way to describe it. He is not thinking about whether it makes a splash or not. He just wants this to be grand.
All right. Golly, hang on. I'm actually gonna check some possible options for this because I don't know what the best check would be. I know I just grabbed Aedro's character sheet. It's fine.
you grabbed Adro's what now?
Character sheet.
You grabbed Adro's character shit.
Sheet.
Man, they all up in Adro Yo Beast character shit.
That's inappropriate.
Give me either athletics, acrobatics, or performance.
Okay.
However,
Acrobatics.
however you feel.
I'll go for the weakest one. Will this be a normal?
Yeah, normal.
Okay. Let's go with performance.
That's that good shit.
Dario fucking died.
That's that good shit.
Yes.
All right.
One baby.
All right, here we go.
So Dario, first off, did you like Aedro go without towel or with towel?
Without towel.
Okay.
Dhario
yeah,
is
of course.
a bold man.
All right. So you're feeling kind of bold, and you're standing on the top of this slide.
Aedro is just like, oh,
Uh.
Fred, hold on.
So you are just
Huh.
standing there in in full majesty in front of everybody.
Just
Everyone is
in the
like
Dario's got
looking-
full Dario out.
and they're like, what's this man about to do? And you start doing like some like up and down squats to like get warmed up for this slide. Like you're
Get
about to
lippers.
knock the pants off everyone here if they had them on. And you, as you are doing your up and down squat to get like your legs warmed up, you start to slip on one of your feet. You
Oh, no.
fall. You are going head first down this slide.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, you're on
Oh.
your back, so it isn't gonna like hurt when you go down that bend. But you, like Aedro, you actually get a pretty good skip off the water, and you go straight into this group of kobolds, and they scatter. They fucking scatter like, oh shit, that's a man missile coming toward us. And you end up actually bumping into one of the kobolds. And you learn a lot about kobold anatomy that day.
Fantastic.
Cass is just waiting, but very quickly, perhaps pushed by the water behind them. Dario, are you alright? You didn't have to go and do all that.
That was amazing
the mo-
performance.
At the moment, Dario is just still a dead man floating.
Dead
Oh
man
my
floating,
God.
ass out.
And it's just. I wa-
Oh god, he's dead. Cass flips Dario over and
Oh
kind
no.
of pulls him onto his rock.
Oh.
Are you alright? Are you still breathing? Did you inhale some water? Hold on, I got something left for that. I'm not giving you CPR, but I can still do something.
Dhario, okay?
Dario's okay. Did you get any water in your breathing utensils?
I got water somewhere.
Dario, where's the water?
Give me a moment.
Okay. Aedro, can you check to see if the kobolds are okay?
Yeah, hey, you guys alright? So sorry about that.
Yeah, we're fine. I'm not. He just kind of didn't realize hair would feel like that. Ugh.
Oh, yeah. Hair is very, very interesting, I must say.
It exists. I'm glad to hear that y'all are alright, though.
Yeah.
Sure you weren't expecting that at the bathhouse today, right?
Nope, we were not. Yeah. Could y'all? You're kind of cramping our vibe. Can y'all go away?
Right.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yes, yes, of course. Sorry,
And Kat,
sorry.
Kat
What?
starts dragging Dario with them through the water.
I kind of want to feel like the way that I'm imagining this is that Dario's just face down in the water but floating, so just he's
Oh
just
yeah, the dead man float. Yeah.
he's just
Backing them.
so he's just ass for
That's what I was
up.
thinking.
It's just
Yeah.
ass up. It's just dead Phil.
Mm.
Oh, and also the Merc is still following Cass. Dario's face down in the Merc.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
So like
no.
you can only see the ass.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I think it's safe to say that Dario has truly felt defeated today.
Oh, Dhario.
Oh, Dario. It's okay.
Cass kind of as they get to the bench, Cass turns Dario over. You all right? Sorry about the mess. That kind of happens every time I'm in the water.
It's
Oh.
fine. We are in a bath.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is the way that works. I was gonna try, but after that, I'm not quite sure myself.
I don't know, Cass. We all did it. You're the only one that hasn't.
Well, I'm just saying it could be a public health hazard for me to do so.
What do you mean? I think it should be fine.
We must
See, we're
all-
fine.
Right.
Cass, listen. I accepted this challenge, and I failed. That does not mean Dario will give up. Dario shall continue on. You should accept challenges and continue on as well.
Damn.
All right, Dario. I'll make it good for you. You've inspired me.
All right.
Here.
Yes.
And Cass yanks off the towel and hands it to Dario.
Oh, snap.
And what you can see now, you know for a fact, unless you don't trust your eyes, that Cass was had pectorals before, and now they do not. I'll explain that later, but I'm gonna go do this now. Yeah, and then
Once again, Aedro. With that face.
oh.
But respectfully.
Respectfully, yes.
Aedro appreciates quest buddies respectfully.
I think it's
Aedro
safe to
Poggin
say.
and Cass and Dhario.
She's like, I'm in a good group.
You know, it's a good thing I crashed that wall the other day.
Well, yeah, I think I've grown quite fond of y'all myself, and I appreciate y'all. If I die, doing this done, launch me over the castle walls of Banalia, and hopefully I'll land home. That's
Very
it.
well.
Aedro salutes.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with my classic spell to jazz up the performance.
Oh, whoa.
Oh ho ho ho.
Oh.
Do you think this might aid in my performance, perhaps, in an advantageous way, if you will?
Yeah, I just want to know what you're doing with this, and you're doing shape water, I take it?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, describe how you shape the water to make your performance more epic.
Okay. Should I roll first, or should I describe it first?
Describe. Roll first, actually. Just so that way you kind of know what you're trying to do.
Hell
20.
yeah, baby!
Let's heckin' go.
Okay,
Damn.
so Cass climbs these steps, and she's kind of looking out over everybody. I don't know if people are watching or not.
The kobolds kind of get nervous, and they actually start to, like, tread water and not be in that spot.
Oh, because they're short. So
Yeah.
they gotta swim.
Yeah.
Here we
They
go.
do that doggy paddle.
Some of them are doggy
kobold
paddling, some of
paddle.
them are laying on their back. Got their whole kobold out. It's fine.
It's fine.
Oh, you know.
It's a bathhouse. It's fine.
It's a
they
bathhouse.
service one
Everything's
kobold.
okay.
But Cass kind of gives a bit of a stretch, but doesn't stretch their legs because she saw what happened to Dhario earlier. And oh, hold on, I got a dog on my mic. Ah,
A dog on mic.
Dog on
Dog
mic.
on mic.
Right, dog is no longer on mic. So what dog? I mean, so what Cass does? Now there's a dog. So Cass gets kind of not a running start, but they step back and then they step forward and jump, which causes them to hit the slide harder, but gives them more momentum as they slide down, and they get a good arc, I imagine. And what they do is they shape the water so like it's like two little fountains on either side of the slide.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, if you would want to take it from here.
Okay. So
That's their start.
you have this epic, like, launch from this slide. You actually get, like, a weird upward arc, which is kind of weird because of the shaping of the water.
The shape
actually-
of water, if you will.
Yes. It pushes you up off the slide whenever you get to the end, and so you get some upward momentum. You probably do some cool, sick flip or something with this level of skill.
Yeah,
And-
yeah. I do a somersault.
Are you going for a clean entrance or a cannonball kind of entrance?
An absolute cannonball. One that will drench everyone.
Absolutely. So, you...
So like a forward flip into a cannonball.
Yeah, you do a forward flip, and then you kind of get into a fetal position, grabbing your knees with your arms, and you just go... Kaboom! Right into the, like, not in that area, because that'd be a little dangerous. You end up short of the rock, thank goodness.
I don't fucking die. I'm pulling.
Yeah. And instantly, you feel like half the water in this bathtub just shoot up into the air, and it starts raining on everyone for a second. Some people are kind of shocked for a moment, and they're like, oh shit, because, you know, half the water in the pool disappeared. Poor Goliath man is like, damn it, I just wanted to take a bath. But everyone is just shocked at the amount of water you could displace.
And right, very heavy. And as soon as Cass resurfaces, they do the aerial thing where like they flip their hair back.
You think one of the kobolds started blushing, but you're not entirely sure.
What does a kobold blush look like anyway?
Exactly.
Whew, I haven't done that since my cliff jumping days. That was a bit exhilarating.
That was amazing, but also, Aedro tries to go deeper into the water. But there's barely anything there.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like up to
right.
your waist if you're a normal sized person. If you're
So
Dhario
just
size, you're fine.
has-
But
Aedro has Aedro has her Aedros out.
Right.
aw.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
it'll
then
take
just
a
like-
moment to rain back down. It's still raining.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It's
raining for like
raining.
another minute.
It turned into a cloud.
The good thing is that the displacement of the water in that like tsunami-ish thing seems to have dispersed the murk cloud that was around them, so the water is clean now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aedro just kind of is like amazed, but also just has her arms around herself.
Mm.
Right. Are you getting cold? I seem to have displaced the heat as well.
That's not the thing, Cass.
Getting cold?
That's not it.
Well, I mean, because the water displacement and it causes the heat to disperse as well, and it's kind of feeling a little cold to me. Are y'all ready to head out? Did y'all, get washed and everything?
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
We
it's probably best we leave this while all this is going on.
Yeah, we
We
better
don't
go
want to.
before we
We don't
make
want to.
more of a scene.
We don't want to get. We don't want to get this membership revoked.
Right. Yeah, we could leave immediately. Cassie yanks up the towel that they had on the side of the pool.
it is
And,
soaked.
Well, damn.
They're all soaked, but
It's
That's only-
it
fine.
was
We
epic.
just need to cover up. It's
It was
fine.
worth it.
worth. Well, I suppose we're air drying. Where do we pick our clothes up at?
Let's go figure that out.
Yeah, and that's a good place to end this scene.
Yep.
Uh,
That's the
What a
thing.
good scene.
Glorious.
Yeah.
How nice.
all right. We're gonna take a quick intermission and have a totally different change of pace right after that.
Oh gosh.
Tonal
Alright.
shift.
Okay, we had our beach episode. Now we go to the next one.
Time to die.
Time to die.
Well, I'll see y'all in a bit.
All
See
right.
y'all in a bit.
I'm gonna drink water.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go get something to drink. Yeah, that
We
sounds
will
like
be-
a great idea.
back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Damn, 5 minutes. Okay.
All right. Hot mic time. I hope all of y'all that are watching are having a good time. I'm having a good time. I swear that one part was completely unintended, just as Aedro typically would do.
Yep.
It was completely unintended. I swear.
That's so
It
funny.
just,
I love
it just came out like it did.
Right. I feel like Aedro. She's A, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like they know what they're saying. Well, like she accidentally says it, but then they're like, "Oh, that's an innuendo." Fuck, I didn't mean it like that. Meanwhile, Cass, she says shit, and then she doesn't know.
Oh god.
So, like the whole "is it cold in here" thing. Very funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just caught that right now.
I feel like that's an alignment. It's like innuendo ignorant versus innuendo knowing.
I swear, I did not catch the "is it cold" thing until I heard it again just now.
Right. Cat sure as hell didn't. Good times.
That was good.
That went a little bit differently than I expected. But
Really?
just in general, I didn't expect that to take the entire first half.
You give us a bathhouse episode and expect us to not take advantage of it to its full potential.
I'm not even gonna lie, I totally just made everything up. We have
I know.
a beautiful new location now. The power of improv.
This is
Heck
true.
yeah.
And it was great.
It's good. It's very good.
Has Dhario made his reappearance, aka David? I keep mixing his names up.
I don't believe so, not yet.
Okie doke. Well, this is the part where we usually would read off, donations and shoutouts and things like that. So, starting off, thank you, Aiden Nietzsche, for the, resubscription, and
Yes.
that is the tweet for that one.
Said
Yeah.
For shoutouts. Special thanks to Ivan Dutch for allowing us to use his music in our stream. If you've been hearing the ambience in the background, that is part of it. You'll also hear another song, at least for sure one more, that I'll be playing in a little bit. He has a new album out. It's called Ambiences, which this album is part of, and it is Pay What You Want, I believe. So send him some love your way. There's currently 5 songs on there, and they're all 20 minutes long. He also has a pack of free songs you can use at your tabletop games, called Dragon Tales, which I will be using a song from, momentarily.
Heck yeah.
I'll tell you what the intro music for this arc is after we start it proper.
Alright.
At the end. Thank you to This Is Bardcore for allowing us to use his music as well. I haven't used it yet, but the plan was to use one of the original compositions, quote, from The Mist, at some point in the future. During this arc, so thank you again for letting us use that. Let me drop the links for these places. Whoops. So there's Ivan Dutch's website, and here is this is Bardcore's Twitter account. He also has a YouTube. It is not under that name. It is under Dwevil Valentine. Oh, that's not the right window. No. Here. Oh, come on now. There we go. And
Yeah,
here
alerts
is his
working.
YouTube. Alerts are working, but they
Do
are
they work
silent.
on the intermission?
They should be,
Alright,
but
let's
they are
roll.
silent.
I would like to roll.
Hey, you got me.
Hey!
You got a
you.
me. It me.
It's a you.
I think that's 5 out of the 7 that I've got on that option.
5 out of 7.
Mm-hmm.
5 out of
then
7.
where was I? Ah, yes. Thank you again to Nat Ones for letting us use his your table map. He's got several tiers on his Patreon, ranging from $1 to $20. Digital download's pretty good for socially distanced D&D sessions like ours. Easy to use in virtual tabletop, as you can see. Well, not currently, but as you saw. And you can go give him support at patreon.com/nat1s. Lastly, thank you, Sick Behemoth, for helping me tune parts of the arc that we are about to start. And we can do that pretty easy. Dang it, Aiden. How could you be faster than me? Actually, it's pretty obvious how you're faster than me.
Well, first of all, I heard Sick Behemoth
Three
and I'm like,
hands.
yes, it's time.
They have their own campaign going on. It usually starts before and ends before mine. So I usually watch it before we start. It's pretty good. You should check it out.
It's fun.
And now, Rhythm, I need you to take a quick pause break for a second.
Yeah, Rhythm. Somebody shot the bard.
Not quite. That's the wrong folder.
I anticipate. That's it. That's the clue. We're going to the circus, y'all.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Nope. Shh. You didn't hear anything.
I really didn't.
Good. Just so that way y'all can hear the music too whenever it starts. There we go. Right. And Banalia. There we go. Okay. It is a muggy summer night in the Jejun woods outside of Banalia. A slimy black figure crawls out of its mud hole for some nocturnal activities. Moonlight filtered through the canopy reflects off of glassy eyes and the bloated visage of a large toad with sharp teeth. After sitting in the absolute silence of the wood for what seems like an eternity, it suddenly darts toward a sound nearly inaudible to the average person and speeds through the trees in near perfect stealth. A troop of 4 traveling nobles, coming back to Banalia after a business trip, are reveling in their traveling cart. Drinking from chilled wineskins and fraternizing with escorts, the cart's curtains are drawn. Their guard crew has been traveling for a long time, with no breaks, and they do not have the reaction time necessary to respond as the massive creature topples the cart. The encounter is open in 30 seconds, and 3 bodies are covered in teeth marks. They are lifeless and mangled beyond recognition. The 2 escorts are sitting in abject fear. Their outfits are in tatters and they're badly bruised, and one of them has a gash in their arm. No trace can be found of the 6th occupant. The guards survey the scene in abject horror. None of the nobles remain. One of the guards raises her torch to the surrounding woods and sees the reflection of the light for a brief moment before hearing something turn around and scamper off.
Oh, damn.
In other
Oh, wow.
news, you guys have been enjoying a nice month off. I say month off. What, like, you've been doing your usual day-to-day grind. You do some menial tasks, and you are having a lovely night at the Dancing Rat, as you usually do. And The mood is quite jovial. There's a kobold party in the garden dining area outside. The rat races are going on as usual. You got
Aw.
various guests all enjoying their tall ales, meads, and assorted snacking foods.
You can see the little rats if you zoom in. That's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
And
Okay.
it is in this moment that you see a face you don't usually see in this part of the building.
Mm-hmm.
You see Ithune approach you guys.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you see him.
Could you say that one more time? Sorry. My internet blipped for a second.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you see Amogus. I'm sorry, I had to point it out.
For a minute, I thought. For a minute, I thought the joke there was they were gonna have you say it again, and then they would just like kick you out of the VC.
Vote kick.
Uh,
What have we been up to for the past month?
That's a good question. What have you guys been up to for the last month?
Because I imagine we're acquainted now, and we all have our day jobs, so we might have been busy.
Mhm.
Cass working at Cobbler and Cobbler, and with their own private jewelering business. Now that they've got a good chunk of savings from the whole adventuring trip and getting into the bathhouse for free and getting free towels.
Oh yeah. Real quick. Everybody give me a roll of 1d 20. Just straight up and down.
1d20.
Mhm.
Okay.
2.
Did I do that right?
Remember the /R and then the 1d.
Ah,
Okay.
huh.
For most of you, business is adequate. Cass, you've been having a real tough time selling your wares, like you were
I'm very
mentioning.
sad.
Kind of
Aw.
fits.
Yeah.
Everybody can take that number you just rolled times 5 in gold.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've been.
Hmm.
Okay, so that means
8 times 5 is 40.
that's 40.
Mhm.
So 40
I got
from-
10 gold.
Yeah.
from the mission from mission 1. I had 20 minus the 3, which
Yeah.
means I have that's 17 plus 40, so I have 57 right now.
Heck yeah. You're
need
making
a-
money.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude. I have 38 gold.
That's a good amount
Hey.
still.
You're
I need to
getting
remember where I
by.
put that.
I'm getting by.
You're
I have
still
some savings.
making savings.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Which
here
is
it
good.
is. I forgot how much. How much did we make from the job?
20 is what I have here.
Yeah, it was 20 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 72 then.
Yeah.
Dario.
Damn, Dario.
Mhm.
Gonna share with the rest of the class?
You want to redistribute the wealth?
Apologies, I need the money for my smithing.
Right, yeah. I imagine we're actually sitting at a table talking about this.
Yeah.
Speaking
can
of,
we,
I can't
can
move
we be
my
dragged to a
character.
table?
Oh, you can't move?
No,
No.
yeah, we
No.
can't move.
Ooh.
Okay, we sit at Amogus table.
Hang on.
I can't move still.
Hang on.
We sit at Amogus. This is where
There you go.
place myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ever since I came here, nobody's really been buying. My materials are pretty decent, you know, and I like to think I make good crafts. It's just people aren't, you know. Might be my reputation or something or another. I'm not sure, but I don't know what I did that was so offensive.
I think what you need is a bit more advertising.
You think?
Yeah, I'm sure people would sell more, would purchase more.
Oh, so it
Mhm.
might
They
be
knew
that
that you were
people.
there because they know the cobbler and cobbler, but they don't.
Yes,
Maybe they don't know that you're doing your jewelry stuff there.
I
That's true.
agree.
I
Brand
do.
name definitely helps.
Right. I do spend a lot of my time helping out at Cobbler and Cobbler, part of the contract to be able to set up there. One, the monthly rent, and then two, being able to help at a moment's notice. So it does detract away from my business. A lot of people just think I work at Cobbler and Cobbler. Y'all see that man just appear from thin air?
No.
Which interesting.
I did. It looked like it's just this dude appeared out of thin air.
Yeah, it's Typhoon.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah.
Typhoon. I had to put her on the map somewhere.
Well, what do y'all do for advertising your business? I mean, I know Dario, you have a good family name and some reputation in that matter. Aedro, I'm still not sure what you do actually. Like as your job,
Ah,
are
well,
you like a nun?
I am absolutely far from the nunnery. Uh, what I do is I am actually a volunteer at the uh at the Temple of the Given.
Oh, right. Well, I can imagine that doesn't pay well.
Yeah, volunteer work. I mean, I get what I can, and I do get what I can.
Yeah, I can
You
imagine.
know, the daily grind.
At
Well,
least you have proper housing.
oh, right, that's true. Uh, don't you?
Somewhat, I guess I do a little bit.
Cause you live at the temple, no?
Essentially, though, I don't like to stay there. I typically hang out. Uh, I'm pretty low key about
Right, right.
with where I stay.
Well, at least you don't have to pay for it, like the apartment here. It's the best I could get on short notice. But it's a little place to call my own. Wouldn't you be living with your family, Dario?
Hmm. There is, as it stands, no other family to come to. It's
Uh,
just me and my smithing place.
oh, well, I thought you mentioned you came back for your family. Is everything all right?
Uh, well, apologies. This is very hard for Dario to talk about.
Well, no,
Y-
it's all right. We don't have to talk about it right now. It's just if you ever need to.
Oh, well, at the moment, just know that as it stands, Dario is now running the business. Was able
Hmm.
to get back from, was able to buy back from greedy dealers.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you were able to get the family business back. Um,
Mm,
well, we could go over business stuff, and if you need a place to stay, I could probably arrange something
Hmm.
that
That,
isn't the Smith shop.
no, it's fine. The smithing business also has a place to stay. Used to be a house.
All right. Well, if you say so. Offer's always on the table, though. Um, I suppose I'll look into this whole advertising business. What do you do anyway? Like hand out flyers, hire a bard or something?
It all
Sponsor.
comes it all comes down to having brand name, brand face. You
Hmm.
have brand face, people know who you are.
I
People know what you work for.
I am told I have a unique looking face.
Yeah, I've heard. I'd have to agree with that statement. Hi. Uh,
Oh,
Oh,
hey, Typhoon, right?
Oh, hello.
thank you. Nice to see you again, Ithune.
yeah. So I have a special. I have a special job for you guys. If I
Good job.
may, pull you guys aside for a minute.
Oh,
Sure.
not a problem.
Very
Uh,
well.
she kind of walks out toward the garden, toward where the kobolds are partying. It's quieter out there, believe it or not, because it's outside.
Casa downs her water and follows.
Aedro takes another swig of her amogus and heads over that way. It's
Dario
called
just
amogus.
Dario just takes his ale with him.
Yeah, just don't walk outside of the property with that, and you're good. Uh, so, she kind of reveals in her hand that stone coin that y'all received, and she says, "So, we have it on pretty good authority that this is," and she quickly turns her palm back over and puts it back into her pocket. So, as it turns out, there was a bit of an incident outside the city, and they've actually put a pretty big bounty on this one, and well, you guys have been doing a lot of good work around here, and believe it or not, and I was told by Lytel to try and get you this this job.
Oh,
What's the
Lytel.
job?
So
How is he doing?
he's doing pretty okay. He's been doing a lot of running back and forth lately. He isn't really too talkative about it.
Right.
So, did y'all hear the news about what happened outside the city yesterday night?
Yesterday, I haven't really got my hands on a newspaper lately. Been pinching pennies and all that.
It hasn't really been in the news yet.
Perhaps
right.
you can
I haven't
inform
really
us then.
heard anything. No.
So, outside the city, it's usually pretty common for this kind of thing, but this one's a bit odd.
How so?
So, there was an attack on a traveling cart that was coming back to Banalia. And these things aren't uncommon. There are all sorts of mercenaries and guards that go out on those trips that typically they get paid very well.
But it's a very dangerous job.
Yes.
Reason
So
why it's so expensive to leave this damn place.
the thing is, the attack occurred in the Jejun Woods, which is, by the way, where the owl bears and all sorts of creatures live. I finally named it. Smile.
Oh, I soon named it?
No, I.
I'm just kidding.
So in the Jejun Woods, there was an attack, and usually when monstrosities and things like that attack the carts, if the carts get destroyed, they usually don't leave any survivors, and you can usually find everyone accounted for in some amount, be it remains or otherwise. This one's different.
Alright.
This time, one of the people is just missing, and the guards are fine.
So, the guards, who are supposed to be the people protecting this whole deal, left without a scratch, and then one person's just missing whole.
The other thing is, 2 of the riders also are still alive, which is a bit weird. They want some investigators, and
Because they think this is some sort of foul play going on here.
Are they alive without a scratch, or were they hurt, these riders?
the 2 escorts they're alive, but they did get injured.
Right.
The others, they were some noble some noble people. As it turns out, they they were completely dismembered. Like, you couldn't
Oh,
barely tell that they were people anymore.
oh, right.
Hmm.
So, not so good.
Yeah.
So, and I imagine, such a being knew enough, well enough to avoid the guards and to take out someone specifically
You
and
could
to,
you could probably talk to them a bit, but from what I've heard, that sounds to be the case.
right.
I don't know a whole lot more beyond that, but the important thing about this is that I've been instructed to kind of pass you guys this mission before everyone else.
Right.
Uh, Lytel thinks that there's some promise in y'all, and while I don't see it, I can't really say no to Lytel, so
Well, I'd be inclined to agree with you on both accounts and not really seeing it, at least for myself, but also having a great deal of respect for Lytel.
right.
So, as Aedro was saying, what's the mission itself? To investigate?
So your goal, it's currently being treated as a missing persons case. So your goal is to find the missing person.
And who was this person? If you have that information.
Uh, so the name of this person, he's a he's a pretty high up nobleman. His name was where'd I put it? His name is Eloris Edel, and he's one of those business tycoons. He's one of the lucky few that can actually get something working outside of the city. So he gets a lot of extra income in and out of the city. He was
He's got
traveling.
money.
Yeah, he was traveling with a bunch of other business tycoon types, and
And you said two of them were injured, these business tycoon types.
oh no, the business tycoon types, all of them died except Aloris. The other two that
Who-
survived were how do I put this? Entertainment.
Oh, like bards or something?
Sure, let's call them bards.
Two bards. And actually, you can see that Cass has taken out a journal or notebook and stuff, and is taking notes.
Huh. You know how to read and write? That's impressive.
Oh,
I wasn't expecting that.
Well, in common, I know how to speak. I read and write more my native language.
Oh.
Not so inclined towards reading and writing in common. It's very confusing. But it also helps in that not a lot of people can read this, so oh, you know. So and the bards were injured, you said, or they were fine.
They're injured, but they're recovering. They're off at the hospital.
And then
oh, sorry, go ahead.
and then the tycoons were all well, you know.
Yeah,
How
there
how many
three of them
those
in the
were there?
morgue. One of them's missing.
Right.
All right.
Hmm.
Well,
And I do have it on good authority that this will pay extremely well if you can get to the bottom of this and find the person or proof that the creature that did this is dead. There's a couple of different ways you can go about it, but ultimately, that is your goal.
right. Um, How much are we thinking? Like how well paying?
Well, she kind of gets up real close to y'all and kind of like tries to get y'all to like circle up real quick. So,
Cast Tessa.
so they're talking like 1,000 brass each kind of thing.
Each?
Yeah.
Each.
Mm-hmm. This is the kind of
Okay.
money that
Wow.
could get you going
Ow.
somewhere in this city. And it's because of those the the spouses of those rich tycoon types
Have
are
a bounty.
are wanting to know who did this to their loved ones. So
Right.
Hmm.
who or
Well-
what rather, I suppose.
I'll
So,
look into it. I don't know about y'all two. This does seem like some risky business, but
Nothing
think it's
is
worth
too
it.
risky.
at least to me. Go ahead.
Oh, nothing is too risky for Dhario, but I would accept.
yeah.
Uh,
And
Aedro?
I wish you guys luck on this.
You know, yeah. I think Aedro is very motivated for this, because, like I typed there, the Aedro thinks this will do really well for the people that she's been trying to help out.
Hmm.
So I'm all in. She didn't say that, by the way. That was just me saying stuff.
Right.
Aedro just kind of nods. And's like, let's do it.
And where did you say these bards and for that matter, these guards were staying?
So the bards are in the hospital right now, and the guards. I'm sure you could probably find one or two of them around here somewhere. You might even try looking around. Shoot, there's I think one of them had from what I remember, one of them had a gig over by the Wizards College. That's probably the best thing I can help you with.
Right.
The scene of the crash isn't too far away either. It's probably about half day's travel here and back to get to it. If you think that'll help you out.
Do you know in which direction?
That's gonna be to the east. Yeah.
And you said it was a day's travel out or
Half day to get there and back. So like a total of the half day.
Oh, half day round trip.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It wasn't too far away, but you're gonna have if you're taking it by foot, which is probably all you can afford, it's gonna be a bit.
Right. Is there any way we could bring anyone else in on this? I'm not too confident on taking it in by ourselves, but if that's what we need to do, then that's what they need to do.
If I try to get any more people in on this, because I really would prefer to, the problem is they'll start getting suspicious that there's some insider trading going on, so to speak, if you catch my drift.
Right. Right. That makes
So,
sense.
Unfortunately, you three would be on your own for this. You're more than
Right.
welcome to come by and ask me for advice if you think I can help, but I just kind of run the Adventurers Guild business side of things, so
It's a right, but you would you say you're knowledgeable in the aspects of the city itself?
yeah, I could probably get you a pretty decent lay of the land. Like if you want to go to certain places, just tell me. I can give you directions to get there.
Right. It's much appreciated. Do you know where we could go to take a to ask someone about the flora and fauna of the surrounding area? and what sort of monstrosities lurk therein?
There's probably a hunter or two around here that might talk about it. There is a hang on. We've got the wizards at the university. They share with a grand. They share a building with a grand library. There's some stuff there probably if you wanted to go looking. Um, you
Right.
might find it in some unscrupulous places as well. Uh, there's probably some folks in the slums that would know things. Uh, there's
We
it,
got options.
you got a lot of places you can go. Um, Obviously the hospital you could ask the people who are around if you want.
Right, about what kind of injuries and all that. Well, I suppose we'll get some things together and get to it. This seems like time is of the essence. I hope
Hmm.
those bards are doing okay. Okay. Thank you for letting us know. And do we need to sign the contract or anything, or?
For now, just hold on to it. Uh,
All
we'll
right.
sign it in
Once it's
a
officially released.
I assume
yes.
this is very under the table.
This
so-
is incredibly under the table. So be discreet with the fact that you have this. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with asking about recent events.
Right. Well, thanks for your help, Basoon, and for answering all these questions. I'm sure you're a busy lady.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I had a bit of a line going on near my desk when I came out here to talk to y'all. So
Oh, right.
I gotta get.
Yeah. We'll
But
let you go.
yeah,
Thanks, I think.
absolutely. Hey, who knows? You might surprise me. I don't. I don't know. Good luck.
Yeah.
And she kind of quickly makes her way back into the building.
Did she break the wall?
Uh,
Kind of just went through.
no, she does not. I am
Damn.
very sorry.
I guess one of us has the contract, right?
Who's gonna keep the contract?
Dario can keep the contract. Keep it safe inside shell. Nobody
Right.
should be looking in there.
Your place is more private than mine. So therefore that should be better. A word real quick if y'all don't mind.
Yes.
Okay. Let's.
As walking over, Dario puts it inside the shell. It is this indiscreet where exactly he puts it. You just see an arm
It's just-
retract.
It's just in the shell.
It's just in the shell.
All right,
Well-
that's cool.
Do cause I have my own reasons for accepting this. I have family to go see outside of here, and I would like to leave as quickly as possible. And it's worth the risk in that regard, better than slaving away for the next 5 years, losing track of where they might be. But and Aedro, I imagine you're more philanthropic in this regard.
You would, yeah. That's definitely my biggest thing. is to
Right.
help the folks that I pretty much stayed with for ever since I got here.
Right.
Give
I
back.
imagine that's important to you, but and while it would be nice for your shop, Dario, I can't help but worry in that regard. And we wouldn't fault you for staying out of it for the most part.
No, this is something Dario can handle. As far as
Right.
Dario is concerned, business is business. They want us to take care of it. I happily accept the job.
And I'm sure that is the case, but and I'm not sure about Aedro, and I'm taking a great risk to get back to my family, but don't you got family to think about? This does seem quite dangerous.
Hmm,
Who?
you may have point,
But
but regardless, I'm still taking the job. I must do my part and keep the family business afloat.
Oh, are you having trouble in that regard?
No, but I wish to make sure that it never happens and that it never goes down under again.
Alright, so security. And, did you want to talk to your family before we undertake this undertaking?
Not not really.
Well, I mean, because if something were to happen to you, or at least
Hmm.
to, you know, let them know where you're going, we might be gone a while.
Perhaps hmm, it is really hard to dance around a question like this. There's a particular reason why I had to come back. Father was very ill at the time.
Oh, he's
Uh,
not ill anymore?
he passed away.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
right,
Yes. I was trying not to keep this. I was trying to keep this on the down low, but seeing us being pressed,
right. I'm sorry.
it is fine. As it stands, Dario is the only one running the family business. So, if
And
anyone needs some, that being said, if anyone needs some armor for this, perhaps it's best we go to my smithing place. Try to
oh,
make some armor before we head out.
well, that would be a fine idea, perhaps. And you don't have any um sort of mother or siblings?
Hmm. Other siblings that other siblings that went away, they have not come back. Mother's been gone for some time. It was
Like
only father working.
gone like traveling or gone like gone?
Gone.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm sorry. On all regards, and I didn't mean to press the issue, only more that I wished for the well being of you and your family. But that being said, I actually don't do armor very well, but Aedro, if you were wanting to take him up on that offer.
You know, I just might. Uh, Especially seeing that this is definitely something a bit more than cleaning out the waterways. So
Right,
probably do with a bit more defense.
yeah.
Very well then. Perhaps we should take a trip then.
So we can do that, and then I think the first thing we should do is visit them bards in the hospital. Um, given that we don't know what condition they might be in, though I do hope they're okay.
Yeah, and it'd
Hmm.
be good to maybe figure out what if they maybe know. Uh, well,
If they
what
are
background.
capable.
Well, consider this. Did since I won't be needing armor and time is of the essence in this regard, did you two want to consider the armor while I get on over there, make sure everyone's okay?
That sounds good. We cover more ground. We can ask town folk along the way about incident. Perhaps
You gotta
somebody
split up
knows.
and search for clues. Well, I
Dang,
I
thanks
think
for.
on the way it would be beneficial to see if you can spot any guards who might have been there that night.
Oh yes.
See what we
That
can
would
do.
be that would be very good. Very
All
good
right.
idea.
And where are we meeting back up?
Again, my shop is open, so we can always meet there.
You're gonna talk to guards and get that armor made, and then or armor acquired, and I'm gonna talk to the bards and see if I find any guards on the way myself.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
Man, you were saying something about a brand name or a face. Don't all those very fancy adventurers have like a team name for themselves?
A
Are we
team
actually
name.
calling ourselves something? Is this what you're trying to imply?
Ah, you mean for our little band?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Might just be something to think about.
Hmm.
I think that'd be pretty fun.
Well,
Yes.
Could call this fun.
yeah, I suppose you could. At
Yeah,
least I got good company.
That sounds correct. If taking contracts is going to be a thing between the three of us,
Suppose
we
so.
need a trio name.
Well, we can think up of one on our respective ways. Y'all have good luck, and I'll be going.
All
All
right.
right.
See,
And I'm gonna head this way. I don't know if this is the right way, but this is
It's
the
fine.
way.
It's fine.
that's the way.
Yeah, I
Let's
can.
start with Cass. For Dhario and Aedro, look at what, if you can, try and look at armor costs,
Mhm.
and keep in mind what armor you can wear.
Where you're
Uh, and also keep in mind, Dhario, you are an artificer, so you can imbue armor with special effects as well.
Yes.
Is it
yes.
just armor that he can imbue, or is it clothing as well?
I don't see why you couldn't put it onto clothing either.
From what I was understanding from the thing, it was almost like the artificer. As long as it's an item, it can be imbued.
So yeah,
Well,
if you want to enchant clothing, I could see it happening.
keep that in mind because Cass doesn't wear armor.
That being said, you can only have 2 at a time.
I put a I put a I put
Cass
something for
doesn't
the
wear
hair.
clothes. Got it.
Cass's hair just has like fire properties now.
Um,
My head.
so yeah, you two take a little bit of time to figure that out while I work with Cass, I think.
Okay.
The item sheets inside Banalia resources, right?
Should be there.
Okay.
Scrolling just to make sure. Yeah, I've got a shopping list from the player's handbook.
Okay.
And then if you use that same 5e tools, excuse me, you can find items in there. I wouldn't look too deep. Basically, if it's an uncommon item, then it's probably fair game.
But like
Okay.
rare or wondrous, not so much.
I'm
Yes.
trying to figure out where it is. I can't
I'm about to
find-
send it to you.
Oh, here we go. References, items. Found it.
There you go.
All right, cool.
Mundane are on top, magic are on bottom. You can click mundane and those will disappear. Or sorry, those will be the only ones. Click magic, they'll all appear. So it can be anything uncommon or more common, essentially.
And then
Ah,
cut
yes,
it down
the
to
rarities.
only bars, right?
Uncommon and more common.
Repeat the question?
We
Sorry.
have to cut these down to the things that were only the ones that we're using, right?
Those are just
I
some
think you can
ideas.
Right.
Oh, okay.
This
can
part can
filter
get a
it by
little
rarity.
crazy. So, we can talk a bit. But look through there, see what catches your eye, and we'll talk some more.
Are firearms a thing in our Benalia adventure, or is that not?
I'm going to say that yes, there are firearms. We're talking things like flintlocks and
Okay.
things like
and
that, but
something
they
for you,
are.
Cass. A Glock.
I will say that firearms, in the gun sense, are pretty rare, and the way they'll function is essentially like a hand crossbow, or depending on what kind of firearm it is, we'll reflavor the crossbow family for those.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I think I made a proper filter. Okay.
Okay, Cass, you said you're going to visit the folks in the hospital?
Yeah, the bards.
Gotcha. I'm gonna drag us back to the virtual table, because I did not draw a map for a lot of this stuff necessarily.
Understandable. They're probably one-off places. At least I hope the hospital's a one-off place.
Hopefully.
We'll
So,
see, Miles.
ooh. I making sure everyone is off that area. So, Cass, you have gone to visit the hospital, and it's a pretty quiet locale, as one would expect for a hospital. People are having all sorts of magic help with this. They have proper surgeons as well. Lots of things going on, and the lady at the desk is going through some documents, making sure that everything is in order. And this is the scene in which you come in.
Oh,
You're kind of in the waiting office.
like the lobby
Hmm.
or something like that. Is there like a front desk area that I could peruse?
Repeat the question.
Is there like a front desk area that I could approach?
Yes, there is a front desk area that you could approach.
Is there someone there?
Yes. You see a dwarven woman behind the desk. She's
Not Ithun, right?
yes. You see a dwarven woman behind the desk. She is kind of working through the various not doctors, patient forms, and making sure that everyone's sorted out, checking who's outgoing bills, things like that.
Hi.
Hi there. What you doing?
Oh, I'm actually here for a visit.
Who?
They came in last night. A man and a woman.
We had a few come in last night. Um, hmm.
It was and Cass kind of lowers her voice as she leans over the desk. It had to do with the attack.
Oh, okay. You must be
Yes.
investigating. I'm surprised they got that out that fast. Wow.
Well, more that we're close friends, them and I.
Gotcha. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Normal
Yeah, just normal.
persuasion.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll be in room, not 215. 115, and they might be resting at the moment, so go in quietly, just in case. And can I get your name?
Oh, that's I'm trying to think
your
of whether.
name, your name, laddie, lassie.
Sorry. Common is not my first language. What's that word? Nayem.
What?
Common isn't my first language. That word you just said. Nayem. What does that mean?
I think I said your name.
Yeah. What does Nayem mean? Is it like my title?
So yes. So my name is Bonnie.
Oh, oh right. I thought it meant your title, like doctor, for example.
Oh,
But I'm not.
I was gonna say, you're probably not a doctor with those grubby hands of yours.
No. That's just my complexion. I practice good hand hygiene. My name is Sharik.
You must have had
Yes.
really rude parents.
No, they're just not from around here. I promise you, it's very meaningful in my original language.
Okay. Well,
Beautiful.
Shriek, is, thank you. Just sign right here, and, just so that way we know who's coming in and out of the building. And, they'll be in the room 115. Do you need assistance getting to there?
Yeah, I've never really been in this hospital before or anything like that. We just mostly have go to the medicine person, but I do not know how to navigate these halls, essentially.
Gotcha. Well, if you go straight down the hall, look on the left side of the hall, the numbers they'll be the odd numbers. Do you know what odd numbers are?
Yeah, they're the numbers that aren't normal.
Oi.
You know, the normal numbers like 2, 4, 6, you know.
They call those even numbers.
Oh,
Little common lesson for you. Anyway,
right. Thanks.
anyway, left side, they'll be going up 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, all the
and
way
it's
up.
115.
You'll see 115. And that's like the second to last one before the stairs. Might be
Oh,
third
right.
last.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bonnie.
Oh, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a secretary, basically.
Oh, right. That makes sense. You know, I figured since you work in the hospital, but
Not everyone who works in a hospital is a doctor, lassie.
oh,
This is true.
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for all the lessons, and I'll be seeing you shortly. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
And Cass actually scribbles their name down in Aquan, but in gibberish. Like it's not actual words in Aquan. And she goes down the hall and follows the not
Oh,
normal
sorry.
number.
The hall is on my
The
right, not your right. My bad.
Oh, right. No, sorry, it's alright. I should have figured.
Yeah, that'll take you down the 200 block.
Right. Well, thanks. I'm gonna go this.
Yeah. Ooh. So you end up going into the room and you see that there are 2 beds in here. It's a pretty cool little room. Just yep. And there's a curtain in the middle, that kind of thing.
Kind of looks like a face.
So anyway, you enter and you see that there are indeed 2 people in here. One is a so there is an elven man in one bed, and in the other bed there is a sorry, second. Oh, there is a dragonborn woman, a metallic one.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Who looks worse off for wear?
The elfin man's in pretty bad shape. He took a pretty good gash in the arm. He has his arm completely casted off. He probably broke his arm. The dragonborn lady is in much better shape.
Right.
She is, she's
Do they-
looking better. She's bruised,
they
though.
look- Oh, right. Do they look to be like in like critical condition or under pain medication?
They're definitely being medicated, but they're not, like...
Not the good shit.
Well, no, they're just not in a position where they're, like, fighting for their life anymore. They're just pain meds to kind of help them get by, because in particular, the elfin man has been, he took a pretty big gash and his arm's probably broken, as I said.
So he's probably going to have more pain medication. So I'm going to approach the dragonborn woman.
Okay. Hi. Who are you? No, not that voice.
Bonnie, what are you doing
Hi.
in here?
Who are you? No, that's not it either. I keep
It's okay.
falling into
Take your time.
Scottish. Take your time, son. It's okay.
I do that all the time.
Who are you? Ah, dang it. Who are you?
Oh, me? I'm, Shariak, and, I'm actually here to, see you. You were in the crash last night?
Yeah, you could call it that.
Right, and, you were the, bards?
Is that what they call us these days?
Right, for entertainment, like, singing and dancing and poetry?
Yeah, my focus is, dancing.
Right. That's very interesting. I've always been interested in that sort of thing myself.
I mean, it pays well, and they, if you get the right, patrons,
Oh, really? Maybe I should look into a career change then. But that aside, I was actually here to ask you some questions about that night.
oh,
I'm a journalist.
okay,
You wouldn't mind if I sat down for a minute and asked you some questions?
I wouldn't mind you asking me some questions. What's,
And you can remain anonymous. That's no problem at all.
well, okay, actually, yeah, I would prefer to remain anonymous.
Right. And could I ask your name off the record to if I need to find you again, or if I need to ask any follow-up questions?
My name is, Charity.
Born.
Charity Bronze Scale.
Charity.
Note that she is a bronze dragonborn.
Right. Imagine if we were named our last names based on our complexion. That's
Funny
wild.
enough, Bertle Greentooth is not a green dragon.
Huh. Interesting.
From just context.
green teeth.
I just wanted to clarify, because I know I named another dragonborn color body
Right.
part last name.
That's fine. That's fine. It's that he has green teeth, not green scales.
Yes, he has literal green tooth.
Right.
Yeah.
He could probably brush his teeth
Well,
more
he's
often.
also dead.
Oh, right. Shouldn't speak ill of a dead. Got it. Alright. That would be off the record, meaning it won't be shared with anyone, and you'll be likely be addressed as someone who wished to remain anonymous.
Of course, you're instilling so much confidence in me.
Well, right. It's just to reassure you of our ethics. This is how journalists talk. But could you tell me in your own words what happened that night?
Okay. Second here. There to go. Well, the beast was humongous. It made me look small. It was towering over us when we were attacked. The cart, it smashed it, and we were lying on the ground for a second, and I caught a glimpse of it for just a moment. But
Do you have any idea of what it looked like, or what it might have been?
give me a investigation check or a charisma check.
Flat charisma?
It can be whatever
Or-
kind whatever you feel fits best. I think because you're kind of, I guess persuasion would fit.
Yeah, like persuading her to tell me what she knows.
Yeah, and when you do that, do it at disadvantage, because you have not
Right.
instilled a lot of confidence in her.
Wow, what? Really?
I mean,
That was sarcastic.
Yeah.
Cass is not a very confident person. Oh no.
okay. So I saw the beast with my patron in its maw. Saw his legs kicking in the air before he was swallowed whole. Creature was probably 10, 12 feet tall. This is a giant black mob? No, giant black blob of flesh and stuff. I think I saw teeth. It was kind of dark. I can't see too well in the dark.
Me neither.
Let's
Your
see.
patron, what was his name?
My patron's name was, Loris, Edel, but, maybe don't spread that, maybe don't spread that part around, actually.
Right, no, that'll be,
Actually,
off
just
the
don't
record,
mention
I
his
think.
name at all.
That'll be off the record as well. We won't include that in the papers. Just a person was, well, you know, we'll be sparing details as well, for, respect, of course. And you said that, he was, swallowed whole?
Yeah, I think I saw him grabbed by the creature, but I don't know with what. His arms were not touching him at all.
Right, and you said, it had him in its mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and then it swallowed him.
Yeah.
That would explain a lot.
Excuse me.
So you said it attacked the, so nothing happened before it attacked the cart.
No, we were, just, doing what we do best. And,
Right, entertaining.
yeah, and, it was so fast, I barely could have, perceived it.
Right.
It was done so fast.
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I imagine that, wasn't a fun time, as an understatement. How are you? Are you terribly injured, or?
They said I'll be out of the hospital in a couple days. I'm not so sure about the other one.
Mentally?
No, I'm saying the other person in the cart.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
him? And, she points over to the other side of the curtain.
Yeah, he took a real rough beating from the thing. Although I think it might have been more from the cart getting destroyed than the actual creature.
It attacked him, or he just happened to get injured?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Right. I'll probably ask him some questions momentarily. And is there anything that stood out to you that was odd, either before or after?
Ah, I can't really think of anything. Uh,
Oh.
like I said,
And
we were just kind of enjoying the moment, and all of a sudden, bam! We we were we were lying on the side of the road, you know, basically
right.
naked as the day we were born.
Oh, and your clothes got ripped in the commotion.
Yeah, that.
Uh, and what happened after your patron was passed? Did it run off, or did it take anyone else?
I think I passed out at that point.
Right. Understandably, it appears that you got pretty banged up, and that is something that's terrible to see. But I hope you feel better, and I hope you get out soon. And rest assured, your privacy protected. And I think that's all the questions I have for today. Is there a place I could find you if after you get out of here, if I have any more questions?
You'll usually see me over, in the, uh, sorry, the, I'm
Well,
usually traveling up and down Market Street, after hours.
after hours, gotcha. I like to take a night stroll myself every once in a while.
Yeah, the night air is quite refreshing.
Yeah.
Ah, so
Well,
anyway,
I hope you're able to go on another one of your strolls soon. Do you think he would be okay to talk?
you could
Uh,
try, but
how do you
he,
think he's been?
I've been focusing on me, sweetie. I'm sorry.
No, no, that's perfectly understandable. It was just in case you happen to notice. And you keep focus on you. I hope you get better soon. I'll let you rest though, and thank you very much for your help.
Hmm. You have a good day,
Uh,
Shrek.
yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
And with that, Cass goes to the other side and gently pulls back the curtain a bit and gives a cursory glance to the elven man.
The elven man is. He's got his arm in a cast. He is currently sleeping. But uh, he he doesn't look like as bruised up. He just looks like he mainly has a broken arm. Otherwise,
Oh, does he seem awake?
he is asleep.
Oh, he's asleep. Ah, well, I don't know if I want to bother him right now. Sir? Sir?
Ah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you, or disturb your rest.
Oh, and before anyone gets at me about how elves don't sleep, trance counts. 4 hours is enough. Anyway,
Right.
um, uh,
I'm,
who are
apologies.
you?
I'm, Riek. I'm here to ask some questions about the crash.
Uh,
Are you feeling okay right now?
no.
Well, to do so, I understand that, you seem to have gone through a lot.
Uh, what do you need to know? I guess.
Um, I did get, some of the story from, your friend Charity. I'm under the
She's sweet.
yeah, she is. She very much is. And that you two were bardic entertainment, in the she mentioned that she was more of a dancing sort of bard. It's always been very interesting to me.
Oh, is
That
that what
kind of
she
thing.
called it?
I've been getting that question a lot lately. I've
Uh,
always been interested in that line of work. You know, that sort of thing.
I don't think you're cut out for it, sweetie.
Oh, well, I also have been told I don't have a great voice, so I understand. I should probably stick to jewelry and for now. Journalism for now. uh,
Uh,
I have a side gig, you see.
uh-huh.
um, but do you happen to remember what happened?
Well, I was, doing, uh, well, I was working, and, the, the cart was going along its merry way. We were having some delicious, delicious strawberry wine, and I
Delicious
blink,
strawberry.
and suddenly I'm on the ground. The cart is in shambles. A piece of it's in my arm.
Oh, right.
And, well, I think I saw 3 dead bodies.
Hmm.
Kind of surprised I didn't die. Um, yeah. Is that enough, recalling of painful memory, or?
Right. No, I imagine this is very difficult. I and that was all that you were able to see.
I think I, I think I blacked out pretty much on impact.
Right. That makes sense. It appears that you've gone through a lot. Um, you wouldn't happen to know what caused the unaliving of the of those 3 gentlemen.
Give me a persuasion check again,
Also a
but at
disadvantage.
neutral.
Neutral. Gotcha.
He's a little less.
And yet,
No, I, I don't really recall what happened, unfortunately. Uh, I am sorry I can't be more helpful.
no, that's plenty of help actually. And I do appreciate you talking to me. I know it can be hard to talk about things like that. Um, and sorry, what did you say your name was? This will be kept off the record.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, anyway,
Oh, I was asking his name.
oh, my name is, you should have, mentioned that earlier. I'm sorry. My,
No, are you okay?
no.
No, I mean obviously not. But I didn't know if a head injury was. I know that name recollection is part of that kind of thing.
Uh, who, who are you again?
Uh, I'm a friend, Shariek. Um, I'm here on journalistic pursuits, and I was wondering what your name was. Should I grab a nurse? Are you feeling
No.
okay?
Uh,
No. Can I
I'm,
roll? Can I see if like medicine or insight maybe to
yeah,
like see if this is a genuine reaction?
yes. That's a good call. If you want to figure out if he's being genuine, insight. If you're medically examining him, medicine.
I'll see if he's being I don't know shit, dude.
He, as far as you can tell, he isn't faking it.
Right.
Um,
He does seem genuinely confused.
he is definitely spacing out, and he's definitely confused.
Is there like a stone for like call the nurse or something like that?
There's a stone of, there's a button. It buzzes.
I'm gonna press the button.
There's a button that can magically buzz.
I'm gonna press the button, and I'm gonna leave.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Nice to meet you, Shrek. Wait, that's...
Thank you. Thank you for your help. And I hope you swift recovery.
Yeah, and he passes out.
I'm gonna wait by the door, like not by the door. I'm gonna wait by someone else's door and make sure that a nurse comes before I leave.
Yeah, it doesn't take long before a very small gnomish nurse, he goes in and he has his scrubs and all sorts of stuff, but he looks like he's got a wand at the hip as well.
Big iron. Does he look like he's checking in on him?
Yeah.
Or is that the guy's doing okay? Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna head out.
No, it's fine.
Let me know if you have any questions. I can definitely go over things when we have some free time. I know people are gonna have to start doing dinner and stuff in a bit. So, let's find a raid target.
Let's fucking go.
I know Peyton's doing his spiel.
Ooh.
I think he just started like not too long ago too, so he's fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah, let's raid Peyton then.
Oh yeah, he's doing Smash Brothers. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
heck yeah.
probably doing all that Mithra and Pyra stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are we reading with?
I like. Thank you, Shrek.
We had a lot of good ones. We have Thank You, Shrek.
We
There was
have
Gateway Dick.
Gateway Dick.
Oh, Gateway Dick. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a bathhouse.
It's a bathhouse, it's fine.
It's a bathhouse, it's fine.
And that was it. Looks like.
Gateway Dick, it's a bathhouse, it's fine. Both of those are good.
Gateway Dick. It's fine.
Heck yeah. We think it's fine.
There we go. So yeah, thank you all for coming. Had a very interesting first half. Second half, gonna be doing some mystery stuff. That'll be fun. So,
We are cracking this case.
gotta crack that case, figure out what the fuck happened to those people. And, yeah, hope y'all enjoy, Peyton and his, definitely not simping for Pyra and Mithra stream. Let's go raid him.
Second go.
Let's go.